Good morning. This is Dallas Sports 1977 coming to you from Southwood here in Tallahassee, Florida. It was already a subject I talked about before. We're going to bring it up again. We're talking about Mike Greenberg on the NFL ESPN analyst with Kimberly Martin, Marcus Spears, and Ron Nikovich, whoever, I can't pronounce his name right. They were giving predictions of what they thought that each team for the NFC East was going to do and who was going to win the NFC East and make the playoffs and do great. Well, I'm going to go ahead and comment on that. Well, when Kimberly Martin, when Greenberg asked Marcus Spears what he thought the Dallas were going to do, Kimberly started laughing and making jokes at him and making fun of him, like the Cowboys, like real Rodney Dangerfield of the NFL, and we never been nothing. I mean, and he said, well, I feel Dallas is going to win 11 games, go 11-6, which that's the same prediction I had gave on my channel that I said a few weeks ago, that I said the same thing. That's amazing. Well, she started commenting because she's a Washington football team fan, and she's an analyst for NFL ESPN. And she started trying to downgrade the Dallas Cowboys in a way of being sarcastic. And because they think that the Washington football team has a juggernaut. They got a great offensive, a great defensive front four. That's about it. And then they brought in Ryan Fitzpatrick used to play at Miami and used to play for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Fitzmagic, however they say he is, and they everybody right now, because of that, they're assuming and guessing that he's gonna bring some magic to the Washington football team, formerly used to be called the Washington Redskins, Dallas Cowboys' old rival. Well, my recollection of this situation is, well, they keep making fun of us. And just doubting our Dallas Cowboys and disrespecting us, and that's the time when you can be beat as a team, when you underestimate your opponent. They are underestimating our Dallas Cowboys, and I'm gonna tell you the keys to us having a great, successful, winning season this year. It starts with our quarterback, Dakota Prescott. Yes, he had and she was coming on that the injury. He had a horrific injury. Yes, he had a terrible injury in week 5 against the stinking New York football Giants. Yes, that did occur. But I'm saying this. Well, if when his new season start, the 17-game schedule start, if he start where he left off at and keep going, this will be a great season for us, our Dallas Cowboys. This will be. If he start the way before he got injured. And when I'm talking about our quarterback. Well, the keys to have a successful season, during last season, we had at least about 6 injuries on the offensive line. Most of the season, we had backups and third string linemen starting the whole entire season against other great teams that got great defenses. You can't win like that. And we had backup quarterbacks, two or three different backup quarterbacks. Redhead from Cincinnati, and then Ben DiNucci from Pittsburgh Panthers, and whatever team he played at, and then some other dude. We had backups, and so when you good morning, when you have backup quarterbacks going against a great defensive front four, the advantage goes to the defense. If you understand the significance of football and how football is played and how it's coached and how it's maneuvered, so. The whole story of this situation is, I'm expecting us to have a great year. And then Mike Greenberg decided to put his 2 cents in, his pennies in, and then start saying that, well, he don't expect Dallas to do anything because he's a New York Giants fan and a New York Jets fan. And so he decided he wanted to give his 2 cents in and everything and going on the past. This is the future. We need to put the past behind us, back there. Behind us. This is you to look forward. And so, as a Dallas Cowboy fan and a YouTuber and an America's team fan, I'm looking forward to the future. And that future relies in as a Dallas Cowboy fan and And our team is headed in the right direction. And that right direction is winning us first, winning the NFC East, and then winning some playoff games and getting to the conference title game. And how you do that is it's a one-step process. And that process goes from teaching, coaching, learning, developing players into to greatness. And that's how you do that. And so right now, Dallas Cowboys, got our eggs in the right basket. We forming a great team. We went out and got the mighty Dan Quinn, used to be the defensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks and the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons. And so we're doing what we need to do. And I'm talking about that. I'm gonna preach about it. So this is the things that needed to be done, will be done, and gonna be done. And so it looked like I might be aggravated or something. Yes, I'm kind of aggravated because these haters out here get on these televisions, stations, ESPN and NFL Network, and they constantly want to boost their ratings up by constantly downgrading our franchise, talking bad about our players, talking bad about Dakota Prescott, what he's not and what he can't be when he is a great quarterback. And then on top of that, then they're gonna rate somebody like Ryan Fitzpatrick that he's a great quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. He's a stand-in person. And so I don't, and right now we know the best quarterback in our division is Dakota Prescott. So you haters out there that already predicting that Washington football team is going to win the NFC East, you're all wrong. You got it all wrong. But we're just gonna wait and see when the season starts. Yes, our first game of the season is against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just won their first Super Bowl since the last time they won Super Bowl was a 2000 4, 3, what year, 2 or whatever year it was. When they I don't know the other year when they had the great linebacker played at my Florida State Seminoles, Derrick Brooks. But the point of the subject is they ain't giving us no kind of credit. They just downgrading us, thinking that we have no opportunity or to fulfill to one thing about football, on any given day you can be beaten. You can be beaten on any given day. You go in the game, the scoreboard shows 0-0. And on that scoreboard, you got 22 players, they got 22 players. You got 11 on defense, 11 on offense. And the main subject of this situation is when you got that many players, you have the same opportunity as the other team to do, is to defeat the other team. And that's the main goal of the subject, is defeating your opponent, outmaneuvering your opponent, outcoaching your opponent, showing that you have the same aptitude to be great. And it takes each individual to do that. And as a Dallas Cowboy fan, I understand that because I know what it takes. And guess what? I think we're going to do great this year. And so getting back to what Greenberg was trying his best to talk bad about, to downgrade the Dallas Cowboys and put his 2 pennies in there and everything, and Kimberly Martin talking her stuff. Well, she said she's going to go on what, even though I don't like the Dallas Cowboys, that's what she was saying. She don't like the Dallas Cowboys, but she going to say, I'm going to go on what Marcus Spear says. It's what he says, 11 wins. Yeah, whatever he says. But guess what? Don't be surprised Dallas win more than 11 games this season, because they have that opportunity. They got a great fit. Kellen Moore, if he learns to coach up to better his potential, like when he played quarterback at Boise State, they had a great offense, a great uniqueness. He was a left-handed quarterback. I used to watch their games when Boise was a great football team back about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and he was a quarterback at that university. They were unstoppable. They used to have a uniqueness of play calling, gadget plays, but you never could underestimate them. He had a quick release. If he brought that same aspect in his coaching to help the Dallas Cowboys out right now, well, guess what? That's how great we can be. So this is Dallas Sports. 1977, coming to you from Tallahassee, Florida. I just wanted to let y'all know this. I was not happy. I'm not happy about some of these haters out here, how much they just constantly want to build their channel up, their ratings up, to boost up themselves, to talk bad about our team when their team ain't that good either. Washington is okay. They're not no great juggernaut. The stinking football giants is no good. And don't forget about the Philadelphia Eagles. They know about it either. So how can they say that Dallas is not good enough to win the NFC East when we all know they're good enough to win the NFC East? There's no team has repeated as champions. And it's been over 15, 16 years from the last time they had a team repeat as conference champions. So guess what? It ain't gonna be no repeat champ this year either. The new champ is gonna be the Dallas Cowboys. Mark it down and get it and go and put it in y'all books, your record books, and put it on the board. Guess what? The Dallas Cowboys is coming back. This is Dallas Sports 1977 coming to you. It's a wonderful day here in Southwood, and I'm just showing you what it looked like, how great it is. See the water behind us and everything. It's a great day here, and so you be blessed, be encouraged. Put the Heavenly Father in your life and love one another, help one another. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.